Here is my brand new Union Ultra bindings. So, haven't opened these up yet. Been itching to do so. Let's see what you get. So you've got your mini disc. Sounds like some screws. A couple other things in there. There we go. Here's the bindings. Yep, nothing else in the box. That's empty. There. So. Let's see what we get. Okay, get a Union sticker. Something else in the bag. Got our screws with our washers for mounting our bindings. We get a small paper tape measure. That's interesting. All right, well, I'll have to see. What does this go up to? 25 inches. Well, all right. Don't want to break this, but basically this right here is your two mini discs. And then these are essentially the protective covers that go over to protect your hardware on your bindings. Let's kind of figure out. It looks like they just pop off. Yep. Yep. So it's just a little tab that holds this down. Got to pry up on it. Won't be too worried about breaking it like I was. Got a very nice mini disc right here. Okay. Now let's take a look at these bindings. So you're gonna get a nice large binding, and the bottom of these things interesting. Yeah, it's like a squishy kind of rubbery texture. It's interesting. Nice high backs. That's what they look like. Pretty much match the orange and red theme of my board. Let's see how the straps are. Oh yeah, it's a very nice quick release system compared to the one I've got currently. Hurts your hands when you're trying to release them. All right. Got our adjust here on the bindings. Another easy toolless adjust right here. Got the toe strap. Seems like these will be a very comfortable binding, but this is what the other one looks like. I do like the anodizing on here. Looks pretty sweet. I like the orange to red fade. But, alright. Let me pop these on my board, see how they are, and then we'll go from there. I've got to adjust my boots for any hang that they may have. Do the test that I always like to do. So what I do is I kind of look at my toes versus my heels. So as you can see, my heels are hanging off way more than my toes. So I'm going to take my high back and actually slide that in a little bit. And I'll show you guys how that's adjusted. Looks like I'll just have to go in one notch. We'll be good. Man, the quick release on these is so easy. My old bindings, I'd like break my thumbs off trying to open them. I'm curious. Yeah, I like the orange and red. I really, you know, if I was going to spend big money on bindings, I wanted some ones that look kind of cool. So that's what I got. All right, so yeah, it looks like I'll just need to loosen these two bolts and then my high back. Yep. So see back here, it's got some numbers. So it's got 0, 1, and 2, and it looks like, yeah, this piece will just slide in. So I'll just slide it in by 1, give it a try, and then if I don't like that, I'll slide it in a little bit further. Okay, yeah, it looks like you have to fully take out this screw. Yep, so you gotta fully remove screws that hold on your ankle bindings. Okay. So, as you see right there, there's some very nice holes right there. And as you can see on the other side, basically you just want to line those up in different slots. Now what I'm going to do actually is before I put everything back on, I'm just going to take my boot, set it in here. I'm not going to ratchet the toe down anything crazy, but what I want to see is that right there is position 1. What I'll do is flip her over, and now we have a nice, as you can see, 50-50 split, and my toes are curling up right at the end of the binding, so that's going to be just about perfect. So if you're a 10.5 like I am, then you're going to want to adjust this and put this where the binding's at position 1 instead of position 2. So, all right, time to put it back together. And there is also a very nice key on the back of each binding, as you can see where both the screws are. It acts as retaining piece as well as a key, so you make sure that basically both sides are right on one, and you don't have to worry about them, you know, being slightly off. So okay, so just so you know, when you're doing this, there is a small pin that goes through your high back and the cup on your binding. There you go. You just want to hold that with your finger when you screw this in. That way it doesn't back out like mine just did. But all in all, I would say the adjustment on this is very easy. Okay, just want to make sure that I'm in that slot 1. There we go. And yeah, it seems like they've certainly improved the setup for this, where I can sit here and move this all day and it's not actually turning the screw. I like that because I heard some complaints where these would just loosen up over time. So looks like Union has fixed that, which is a good thing. Well, I already screwed everything together, but I might end up undoing the screw, maybe turning my high back so that they both are more straight. But yeah, I think we'll just see for now. Very interesting design though. It's like very stiff, but it got some flex to the sides, so I guess we'll have to see. These things had some phenomenal reviews, so that's what sold me. And I like the color. And there's like the, I want to say the red and black Atlas. I really like the look of it, but there's no way I'm spending $600 on a set of bindings. At least not right now. Okay, so now let's put boot number 1 in. Yeah, like right where my toes start to curl up. It's gonna be right at the edge of the binding. Just got to undo my toe strap. It's a nice little retaining clip that holds this in. Just gotta get that out. And then now, pretty much want that centered right over my toe, so it looks like that's gonna be 1 slot from the top. You just take your little toolless screw here and you just twist it until it's nice and snug. And then just flip her down just like that. And now, there you go. Toe strap's good, nice and centered. Seems like this should be pretty nice and firm. Yep, my toes in the boot probably end right about here, so my heel and my toes should be pretty much right where they should be. Now let's do my ankle strap. So looks like this is probably gonna have to come up 2 notches. Let's see. Okay, so that would be 1 too high, so this one will be offset by 2. Okay. It's right there. There we Okay. Man, I can't believe how easy these release. Okay, my stance should be right. Yeah, let's see. So, stance should be pretty damn close to 21. Yep, right there, right about 21 and a half, which is right where I like my stance. Got my nice stop plate right here. Stop pad. So over here on this binding, I'll just do the same thing I did on that one. So unscrew this, snap this guy off, move him up like that. Use my nice little toolless screw. You don't have to go crazy with it, just I like to have it nice and snug so I don't have anything to worry about. And over here, so as you can see, I'm 2 from the top, so I just have to go up. It's funny how hard it is to get this thing out, but how easy it is to actually just clip it in once you need to depress it. Okay, so I'll just go back through, check all my screws. I'm not going anything crazy, just make sure everything is nice and snug. You don't ever want to use a drill to put these in. Just gonna check my angle, make sure. Yep, right on 15. I like to have mine in the duck stance at 15-15. Okay, here we go. And go, I'll put one plate on. And another plate. Here we go. Man, that, like how this is hard but squishy. Yeah, it is. It's an interesting binding. But all right. Once these straps get a little bit more broken in, it'll be, you know, they'll be like my old ones where I can just flip this up, flip this down easy. But yeah, let's toss my snowboarding boots on and see how she feels.